Hi, everybody. I'm Tracy Patton.
And I'm Kathy Ryan.
And this is Women 2018. And yep, we're on the road again. We're on our adventure to interview the many women running for political office this year.
And the majority of the women who are running for political office are running for the first time. This is history making in the United States.
It really is. And we are in Texas, just outside of Austin in District 31, where Dr. Christine Mann is running for Congress. Come on down, join us. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Have a seat in our little corner here.
Hi, everybody.
And it's so great to meet you.
Yes, thank you so much. It's nice to meet you guys. This is an amazing project you're doing. I really am excited.
Thanks.
And we're enjoying ourselves so much.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
And everyone has such a great story, including you. And you talk about this childhood dream you had. To be a doctor. So tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, it always just seemed like something that I wanted to do. For a while, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and I wanted to be a doctor, and it was really about helping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was about helping people,
Very
animals, yes. Something that was a motivator for me is to be able to help people. So.
And here you are, a doctor, a busy doctor.
Yes.
And by the way, Christine has just finished seeing patients all day, right?
That's correct. Yes, I am still working full time.
And she has a very busy practice and a very tiring day, I'm sure.
Yes.
So
And why not add one more thing to your plate and run for Congress?
Why not?
Really, why not?
Yeah. So tell us that moment or the moments when you decided to run.
Right.
Yeah.
There were a couple that stand out. One of them was soon after the 2016 elections. We kept seeing photographs of tables of white men making legislative decisions that affected all of us. No women in sight, no people of color of sight. And I started reading about that and realizing that we have fewer than 20% of our elected offices up and down that are held by women. And I just thought that is not right.
Yes.
Coupled with, again, after the 2016 election, I had been politically active for a while, but I stepped it up after that, and I became the leader of the local Indivisible group. And I put together groups of people to go visit congressional offices to make our voices heard.
What a great idea.
Yeah, it was great. And a lot of people had this amazing ability to talk about the things that concerned them that they had never been able to vocalize before. And it was very empowering for people. But after the first meeting I put together, my congressman's office sent me an email saying, Dr. Mann, we will not be setting up any more appointments for you. We've heard everything we need to hear from your group. And I thought, that is not right. That is not what I think. And my congressional representative right now, John Carter, has not held a town hall in many years. He is not accessible unless you are a high dollar donor or you are part of his political party. For the rest of us, there's no representation. We don't have anyone to go and talk to.
So now you've got your campaign going, and tell us a little bit about that. How is it going? Do you have a lot of volunteers?
I have so many volunteers, and the volunteers that I have are fantastic. Like, they're putting their lives on hold to make this happen.
Yes, absolutely.
The middle of the night, someone is messaging someone else, and the first thing in the morning I get up and there's been discussions going on all hours. Okay, what's the next thing we need to do? How do we get more people to the polls? It's been humbling to see the amount of time and effort that people are willing to put in to make this happen.
And you see the need for these changes, that people are willing to do this.
Yes, absolutely. And it also is striking when I am block walking, and I do a lot of block walking myself. And talking to people, meeting to people, people are fired up. They're very excited. Yes, so it's been awesome.
And speaking of the campaign, Christine, we read recently about this noose that was put over one of your campaign signs.
Yes.
Tell us how you reacted, what that was like for you.
Well, my husband, Travis, had put up some roadside signs, or the big 4x8 signs that you see, and he put one up on a Thursday, and around lunchtime on Friday, he called me and he said, "We have a problem." And I said, "What?" He said, there is a noose hanging over one of your signs.
Unbelievable.
It was, and I didn't know how to react. It's like my brain wouldn't compute that had really happened. And I went and I saw it, and it was an actual noose. This was not like a mistake.
And we saw the picture.
We saw the picture of it, yeah.
And so you said something, I want you to say it. You said something about your response to it. Tell us that.
Yeah,
response.
you know, I don't get scared. We're going to
Exactly.
keep doing this. This is not a deterrent to me running for office, and we're still here and we're still going.
And that's why it's so great to have so many women running. And so one last question, Christine, is what do you think the impact will be with all the women running for political office this year, obviously including yourself?
Well, we saw after the 2016 election an awakening. 80-something% of all phone calls being made to Congress are being made by women. We've had this huge historic surge of women running for office. I think women have just reached their threshold and said, you know, we have to take control of this.
Right.
We have got to step up. We have to put ourselves in this arena if we really want to see things that benefit us at a legislative
And
level.
isn't it exciting to be part of this?
It is so exciting.
New movement
It is
of
so
women.
exciting.
Well,
yes.
thank you so
Yes.
much. It's
Yes.
short and sweet, but it's
Yes.
been so great.
Yes.
And if you want to know more about Dr. Christine Mann, go to ChristineForCongress.com. That's the number 4, ChristineForCongress.com. And if you want to keep on following us, come on.
And if you can't
come
come
on
with
our
us
adventure.
personally,
Stay tuned to us and go to women2018.org and follow us. Follow us on all those social media sites. You guys know.
And when you go onto our site, up in the right-hand corner, you'll see menu. If you press menu, you can join us with all of our interviews. We're also doing a little travelogue, because we've traveled a lot, and so you can join us with that, and just some of the interesting things that have happened to us.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get the vibe of the districts,
Yeah.
get the vibe of the candidates, and we can't wait for this adventure to continue. Stay tuned. We are staying in Texas. We have a couple of more candidates to interview, and so remember, don't vent, vote. See you next time.
Vote counts.
Every vote counts. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye, bye, bye.